Well, the dentist who killed a beloved African lion has now gone underground, and for good reason. He is currently one of the most hated men in America right now.
Yeah, the dentist from Minnesota has locked up his practice and left his home in the face of huge backlash and even death threats. Long story short, the dentist and a couple of guides in Zimbabwe lured Cecil the Lion out of a wildlife preserve, and they did it by baiting the lion with the carcass of a dead animal. Cecil was first shot with a bow and arrow, but he stayed alive for 40 more hours. He was eventually killed with a rifle. The lion was then skinned and his head cut off for a trophy. The two guides have been arrested. Also tonight, we're learning that the dentist who killed Cecil already had a felony record for illegally hunting and killing a bear in Wisconsin.
Yeah, in other words, Dr. Walter James Palmer is public enemy #1, and he's being shamed like you wouldn't believe on social media. It's been trending now for the past 2 days. Pix 11's Jay Dow is live in our newsroom with that part of the story for us tonight. Certainly a lot to talk about here. Hi, Jay.
Certainly, Tams. And Dr. Walter Palmer has already apologized for killing that lion. He thought it was a legal hunt. But the social media, the internet, it's like the Wild West, and it has no rules, coming up with creative hashtags like Justice for Cecil and Cat Lives Matter.
The killing of Cecil the Lion gave us just the latest example of social media's wrath. So outraged, so quick to act as our society's judge and jury is this entity affectionately known as the internet, that lives can be upended not over the course of days or weeks, but minutes. Minnesota dentist Dr. Walter Palmer is finding that out firsthand as a fiery trail of public shaming makes its way from online posts to the front door of his practice and back online. The question we are asking tonight is the damage of public shaming in the age of social media temporary or permanent?
We have a love of animals in this world that surpasses most love for humans.
Fortune 500 companies call social media consultant Peter Shankman when they need help with their strategy. Shankman says in the case of a Midwest dentist who reportedly paid $50,000 to hunt the beloved living embodiment of Simba and Mufasa.
One day, Simba, the sun will set on my time here.
The damage is at the very least long-term.
We've always been a mob justice society, and we've become more of a mob justice society with the speed of the internet. You know, in the 30s, we would chase people down on the streets. And today, we're doing something very similar. We're just doing it online.
But there is hope. Remember Justine Sacco? She's the public relations specialist who, in 2013, thought it was funny to tweet, "Going to Africa. Hope I don't get AIDS. Just kidding. I'm white." She immediately lost her job and became the internet's #1 villain. But fast forward a couple of years, and the author of a recent New York Times article writes of Sacco, quote, "I asked her to meet me one final time to update me on her life. Her response was speedy. No way." She explained that she had a new job in communications, though she wouldn't say where. She said, "Anything that puts the spotlight on me is a negative." The final chapter of the Cecil and Dr. Palmer story is still being written. Right now, it does not look good.
Dr. Palmer's office remains closed. His Facebook page is down, and his profile, both online and in real life, is nowhere to be found, perhaps only until the next social media controversy. John, Tamsin?